Hello, I'm with Renald Deboenoc, ex-Vice President of Manufacturing of Toyota Motor Manufacturing France. I'd like to ask him what the key success factors were of the extraordinary story of TMMF, as he calls it, the Toyota factory in France. Today, after 20 years, the factory has once again won the Car of the Year award. The car that they produced, the Yaris, is a small segment B car. It's built in expensive France, and yet it is profitable, very successful, sells well, growth in sales and so forth. And it is the only such car built in France. All other car manufacturers have left France for cheaper labour countries, and so Toyota continues to do this impossible thing, and I'd like to understand how and why. So Renald, tell me, how do you do the impossible in Audun?
But firstly, you have to believe the challenge to build a B-segment car in France or in Europe is possible, and that I was convinced from the beginning. And when I visited Toyota plants in Japan or in Canada, I think this conviction was stronger and stronger, because I saw effectiveness of the Toyota production system, and that was for me effectively what it was possible to do in Japan or in Canada was for me also possible to do in France.
And so there was yourself and all the team of the initial people hired to build all this. They all shared this conviction that yes, it was possible to do this crazy thing.
But yes. I think we were all convinced these crazy things we will be able to implement, and of course, thanks to the Toyota organizations and what we can learn from Toyota abilities to produce car with this high level of efficiency.
Okay. But that was just the beginning of this strange story, because so you started the factory, you started producing the Yaris. It was immediately recognized as having the same quality as the Japanese manufactured Yaris, which was your first challenge. But then you just went from challenge to challenge over the next 20 years. It wasn't just the spark at the beginning. There's a level of challenge in that factory that's very strange and seems to be everlasting, because a bit later you challenged the principle of having only a two-shift manufacturing in a car assembly plant, which was the standard for Toyota, and you said, no, we're selling too many cars, we need to go to 3 shifts. Can you tell, how did you dare say that? How did you dare do it and succeed?
But what I would say, all the challenge we met over these 20 years were supporting our enthusiasm to achieve what we achieve. And from long time, from 2006, we were requested to have a second car, but within Toyota, you have to, of course, to face a challenge, but step by step. And this is a second car we achieved to get it in 2021, because now Audun plant is producing two cars, the classic Yaris and the SUV Yaris.
Okay. So, whatever the industry, people tend to say that because of excessive salaries in countries such as France, and not just France, all the Western nations with high salaries, people say that it's impossible to have factories in these countries because of that. And you proven that it's not true. That you can be the exception. You've proven it over 20 years now. So what do you have to say about the offshoring of industry?
I think offshoring of industry is just a way to choose. It's very easy to go in the foreign country where the cost of labor is very low. Our choice was to be able to do and to show it's possible to produce in France, where the level of salary we have to deliver to our members. But our way was to how to be able to achieve profitable company by the involvement of all the people within the company. Not only the management, because I think we are 10% of the people of the company, but how to be able to achieve involvement of 100% of the people of the company to achieve the profitability of our production.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you for the I hope, inspiration for all those watching us. Making in France small, cheap segment B cars, the Yaris, making money, winning the Car of the Year award, all that sort of stuff, that's possible. So I hope this will inspire you to do the same thing in your business. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.